So people ask me every hour of the day, are we at the bottom? Is it time to buy? And we're not. And the reason I say that is, let's just talk crypto markets, all crypto markets. I don't care what asset class you're in within crypto markets, what coin, what token, what asset, what project. I don't care. It doesn't matter. We're not at the bottom yet. What defines a good bottom is a panic event. Now, we've had some good bankruptcies, but they're all small. Yesterday's announcement, Voyager, it's irrelevant. It's so small and so decentralized in the sense that the shareholders are all over the place. And it's not really going to hurt anything. So it doesn't bring the panic bottom that you need. Defines great bottoms is panic in the streets, massive capitulation, massive selling, massive volatility, and then you flush it out. That big toilet in the sky has to flush. It's coming soon. I feel it coming. Somebody's offside, somebody's over-levered. These small guys going to zero just never knew how to manage risk because they never experienced anything like this. Now, the good news for them is they've learned. Learn, grasshopper, learn. Don't leverage yourself up like that with an asset that you can't ever peg the bottom on. So they got wiped out. So what? It's a great learning experience for them. They'll be much better managers going forward. And the shareholders, chalk it up to entertainment, no different than going to Las Vegas. You took that kind of chance with leverage, you got wiped out. Learn. That's the whole point. But the big event hasn't happened yet. It's coming to a theater near you shortly. I don't know who it's going to be. Somebody's gnashing their teeth right now. Somebody's way over leveraged. Somebody's trying to borrow cash. And tomorrow morning, you might find out who it is. I'm looking forward to that one. That's when you go back into the market, when it's absolute panic in the streets, and it will happen.
When you think that we're at the bottom, which you claim that we are not yet, we'll see. Do you just take a slug of cash and you're all in on one shot, or do you try to dollar cost average your way in? Like, what's your strategy, whether it's in crypto or just other markets in general? How do you normally think about re-entering a market?
Yeah, I've never been able to time the bottom. It's impossible. So I've already started to layer in primarily in equities now because, we're still not at the bottom there either because P's are still a little expensive. I anticipate if we could get down to 15 and a half P on the S&P, then you can cherry pick the top 100, highest quality balance sheets in the S&P 500. And that'd probably be a good place to put some money to work. And you'd be layering in. Nobody knows about the recession. It's pretty hard to have a recession of full unemployment, full employment. I mean, we don't have, this is not your typical recession. I can tell you that. I haven't even seen any results yet of private companies I've invested in slowing down at all yet. We can't even hire anybody. So we're in a different kind of time right now, and we'll have to see where that goes. But in crypto, you get a lot more volatility. And, obviously the granddaddy asset is Bitcoin. It's holding its own at 20,000. But if you saw that spike down in a panic sell-off, that somebody had to off their coin because they're, being margin called out, and that thing dropped to 15,000 or something, that would be a good place to start putting money to work in again. And I'm not saying it will or won't happen. It's just we're not at the bottom yet. Of that, I'm sure. And so you gotta, hold your nose and wait and see what happens. And in the meantime, if you have a position, as I do, you just ride it out. I don't use any leverage in crypto, zero leverage. So it can go to zero and it doesn't wipe me out. Crypto is not leverageable yet. It needs to have policy and needs to be regulated. And then the volatility will go down. Then you can put on some leverage to goose returns. The guys that put on the leverage are wiped out. And every day you hear another story, wiped out to zero.
You got pants on?
No pants on.
That's it for today, guys. If you found this video useful, then don't forget to like the video and share this knowledge with your friends and family. And don't forget to check out the full video, link is in the description. Thank you.